For a decade before I started Honest Abe Roofing, I was a general contractor. And in 2007, that's when Honest Abe Roofing started. That's right, I started a brand new company during the Great Recession. It's a great time to test a proven sales system. Many people see that as a negative. It's actually a positive. Can you imagine millions of people who've lost their jobs, lost their homes, and the ones who are hanging on just barely needing roofing systems? Because let's face it, your roof doesn't know what time of year it is, if there's a recession, or if you're broke. It only knows if it's leaking. We were able to prove all of our selling systems and marketing through perhaps the most difficult time our country has ever seen.
Honest Abe Roofing is fast becoming America's favorite roofing company. This is because of a unique mission to install superior roofing systems that will last a lifetime. This mission gives each and every homeowner the peace of mind knowing they will never roof again. So why should you choose to invest in an Honest Abe Roofing franchise?
One of the great things about joining the Honest Abe team is they've already had over a decade of success and proven systems. We don't have to worry about reinventing the wheel, making errors that are very costly, and we just need to follow the system, and that's what we have done. From my personal experience with Honest Abe, everything is in place for you to be successful. The support, the product, the team, everything is there for success. For example, in our very first 8 months in business, we're already at $1 million. In our first 6 months, over 700,000. If you are on the fence of becoming a franchisee or not, my recommendation to you is jump in with both feet. The team behind you, the systems, the procedures, the marketing is right there for you. You could be as successful as you want to be as long as you just want to work hard.
My name is Clay Kane, finishing up my second week of training here. One of the best things I like about the training is the support system I see that I not only have had for the 2 weeks, but that I'll have going forward as well. It's almost like a family here, and everybody's willing to jump in and give you that help as you need it. I have always been the type of guy who has worked for the man, so to speak, punched the time clock 40 to 50 hours a week. I've got a brand new outlook. I'm no longer a dream chaser, I'm a dream achiever. And I believe for me and my family going forward in life, it's gonna be a whole brand new, wonderful experience.
Purchasing an Honest Abe Roofing franchise was one of the biggest and scariest moments of my life. It is a big decision. It's a huge risk. But with Honest Abe Roofing, with the structured system that they have, it takes that risk away. You will succeed. If you're worried about buying an Honest Abe Roofing franchise, don't be. Honest Abe Roofing has a system in place that won't let you do anything but succeed.
Honest Abe Roofing offers sales and office training using methods that are proven to succeed. You will learn everything about selling using the Honest Abe Roofing Prevent a No sales system, which includes pricing structures and a roof measuring system using special satellite software. The core competency of Honest Abe Roofing is to install roofing systems that are guaranteed for a lifetime. Using the proper products and installation methods are paramount to the overall success of the business. Franchisees will learn everything there is to know about the products, installation processes, and even how to find, hire, retain, and train quality partner roofing crews. Each franchisee will be assigned a franchise liaison, which will be their primary source of contact whenever a question or concern arises. Every franchisee will also be supplied with a robust operations manual that encompasses everything from what type of insurance is needed to final invoicing of customers and everything in between.
Pop Marketing and the Honest Abe Roofing team have been working hand in hand for almost a decade to build the iconic brand that is Honest Abe Roofing. What's in it for the franchisee when they work with Pop Marketing? Pop Marketing specializes in attracting prospects through all forms of advertising, from social media, SEO, targeted display, to television, radio, and outdoor. We've developed campaigns that have generated 307% revenue growth in a single year. We know how to craft messages that get clicks and phone calls. All of this together means that the franchisees don't have to worry about lead generation, you don't have to worry about designing your outdoor billboards or making sure that your social media assets are the right size and dimensions. We also handle all the media buying, placement strategy, and invoice reconciliation. Everything is taken care of for the franchisee by Pop Marketing. Franchisees will have access to a dedicated marketing team that are experts in lead generation. Our number one priority is to get your phone to ring, or to get your CRM to notify you a prospect has submitted a lead form. Taking the industry-leading guarantees and the world-class products and incorporating all of that into core messaging that's intriguing enough to earn a homeowner's attention, that's our goal at Pop Marketing. Many roofing companies and the industry as a whole sadly does not have the best reputation. In order to address this objection head on, Kevin and his team decided to lead with a name everyone knows, Abraham Lincoln. Abe Lincoln's honest nature is the foundation that Kevin and his team have built their company culture on top of.
The roofing industry as a whole really is looked down upon. It's seen as non-reliable, very dishonest, and they have a terrible reputation. I wish I had a penny for every time someone asked me, why'd you name your company Honest Abe Roofing? Well, I'll tell you. Just think of those two things itself. Honest and reliable. Those are two things most people don't think about when thinking about a roofing company. The first person that came to my mind was Abraham Lincoln. Boy, he's honest and reliable. And who doesn't love him? He's on the penny and the $5 bill, and you can't put a price on that mental real estate.
Honest Abe has established a solid relationship with the nation's top roofing materials supply company. This ensures that each franchise has the ability to source all of the materials for each job conveniently and with preferred pricing.
The relationship that Honest Abe Roofing has created with the nation's largest roofing supplier plays a big part in the success of each one of our franchisees. With over 700 locations nationwide and growing, they are able to offer each franchisee a convenient source of their roofing materials. There are a number of times we've needed materials after hours or on the weekends, and because of the relationship that we've established with our supplier, we've been able to finish a job on schedule. They're really there to make my job easier.
HonestAbeGear.com is a private and secure website that will serve as the source for all printed materials and corporate apparel items needed for everyday business. Franchisees can quickly shop for letterhead, business cards, business forms, branded polo shirts, product brochures, and much more.
We spent years searching for the perfect software to handle all of our leads that came in, scheduling, ordering of materials, invoicing, and really everything that goes into running and operating a business smoothly. We were just never able to find a robust enough software that did everything we needed. That's why we decided to create Abe Connect. Abe Connect truly is the only software you will need to run your business. It will handle everything from when that first phone call comes in, scheduling that lead, moving that customer through every part of the customer journey, and help keep you organized through every step of that process, including ordering of materials, invoicing of the partner crews, invoicing of the customer, collecting payments. Everything seamlessly matches with your QuickBooks, so there's no double entering, and it really, really saves time and helps you scale your business. That's the only way you can scale a business, is if you're able to stay completely organized. And this product, Abe Connect, truly does that. Let's be honest, the only way to truly grow a business is to have highly trained employees. The only way to have highly trained employees is to have a systematic way of training them. That's why we created Honest Abe University. Honest Abe University is a video-based and testing-based platform that will allow you to train your employees systematically. That way you can have measurable results that are predictable. The only way to get predictable results is to have highly trained employees that understand every part of what they're doing.
When I was younger, my My father always had some type of old custom car he was working on with my older brother, and I remember they'd go to swap meets, and one of the cars they were into were Corvettes. My dad, I bet, had 13 or 14 Corvettes at once. And I was a young man, 10 or 11 years old, and I was always just in awe of the Corvette. Super cool car, and now today I have the opportunity to have my own Corvette, and I actually have a couple of them. One of the reasons why I enjoy owning a business, because it's not the fact that I work for myself, but I actually have the ability to produce large amounts of wealth to create the type of lifestyle that I've always wanted. So as a young child, seeing my parents and my father, my older brother work on cars and tinker with cars and have lots of different cool cars. At the same point in time, I never was really paying attention on how he afford the cost of owning those kind of cars, but he owned his own business. He's an entrepreneur, and that was the same trajectory I was on. Was I saw that if I wanted the things that he had, I also had to create my own business, and that's what I did with Honest Abe Roofing. With that being said, as I grew up, I came more in love with fast cars and cool vehicles like that. I had a friend also who was racing quarter midgets at the time, and I hung out with him one weekend, and man, I fell in love with racing from that point on. I was hooked. At a young age, I was racing quarter midgets, and then I got older and graduated into midgets, if you're familiar with that kind of race car, then sprint cars and Silver Crown cars, and I actually had a time in the truck series as well. So I've always enjoyed going fast and buying fast things and having cool toys. And one more reason why I'm in business for myself, and if you know anything about toys for adults, they're big boys, they're expensive. Let's go fly. And behind me, one of the things I really enjoy most in my life is my airplane. In this hangar, you may not be able to see it now, but there's 2 aircraft here. And I really, that's one of the truest, most enjoyable passions I have in my life is flying. As soon as you take off, you leave everything on the ground, I promise. Nothing that's been a burden for you on the ground, it goes away because you're solely focused on flying that airplane. And it's the best form of freedom I've ever experienced. And through business, that's one of my passions also, is to be able to provide a system where other people can also enjoy their dreams, no matter what your dreams are. I believe one of the easiest ways to achieve them as an adult is to own your own business. Whether it be owning a cabin somewhere on a big piece of land where you can just enjoy hunting for deer or elk or whatever it might be. We all have passions and dreams. Let's just face it, owning your own business is not easy. So lots and lots of challenges come with it, no matter what kind of business it is. So why go through all the mistakes that I've had to go through? Owning opportunity like you have here today with Honest Abe Roofing franchise, we've been through all the challenges. We've figured all the problems out and have systemized a system which creates wealth for people like yourself. Doing this locally, my own business, not the franchise system, because it's new, as you know, has allowed me to live out my, if you will, childhood dreams. And now, unfortunately, unlike a Tonka toy or a Hot Wheel, these toys are a lot more expensive.